Hi, I'm John Campea, the Movie Blog, and this is my quick 3-minute review of Guillermo del Toro's Il Laberinto del Fauno, or Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth takes place in Franco's Spain in 1944 and follows the story of 12-year-old Ophelia, who is traveling with her pregnant mother to go and live with her new stepfather, an evil, fascist military captain living in the mountains with his garrison, hunting down and killing local rebels. Complicating matters, Ophelia's mother is sick, and it's unknown if she's going to be able to survive childbirth. In the midst of this reality of pain and uncertainty, Ophelia is contacted by a mythical creature who tells her she's not human, but actually an immortal princess. Coming from Guillermo del Toro, the guy who directed Blade 2 and Hellboy, I wasn't quite sure what to expect out of this film. The trailers led me to believe this was going to be some kind of fantastical fantasy, fairy tale, sci-fi film with magical creatures and monsters, but it's really not. What this film is one of the most beautiful and touching fairy tale movies I have ever seen in my life. The movie is driven, and its main strength is drawn from this 12-year-old Spanish actress who plays Ophelia. This girl makes you fall in love with her. She makes you care about this character. She makes you hurt for her and cry for her and celebrate with her all at the same time. It is this 12-year-old character that really draws you in and cements you to this film. The role of the evil military captain is also very, very good. He makes you hate him and despise him, and he just epitomizes everything about pure evil. This movie is what a fairy tale movie should be, and it does what a fairy tale movie should do. Constantly throughout the film, Del Toro makes you feel a sense of awe and wonder and fear and escapism and retreat and everything balled into one with this film. He juxtaposes the ideas of light and darkness, good and evil, innocence and tyranny, as perfectly represented by Ophelia and her stepfather. If only M. Night Shyamalan had taken as much time and care in putting together a fairy tale movie as Guillermo del Toro. The real beauty of Pan's Labyrinth, in the midst of doing a fairy tale movie, is that he roots everything that is fantastic and in this wonderland. He roots it all in the dirtiness and the darkness in the reality of which Ophelia lives. But, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the very best part of Pan's Labyrinth is this question. Does the fairy tale elements really exist, or is it all just a part of Ophelia's imagination? This is a question I've heard debated a lot. But the most masterful thing Del Toro does is that he beautifully and masterfully leaves the answer to that question perfectly vague, and leaves it for you, the audience member, to think about and delve into and look for signs and ideas about whether or not it's real or just a fantasy. I have my own opinions on that, but I'll leave it for you to decide. Overall, Pan's Labyrinth is a beautiful, majestic, breathtaking film that I'm going to be thinking about for a very long time. I'm going to give Pan's Labyrinth a 9.5 out of 10. On the scale of no-go and Roth, this film is perfectly and beautifully Roth. For the Movie Blog, I'm John Campea.